10 years ago, if you wanted to create a digital product, you had to spend months researching your topic, finding your niche, creating your product. But now, with AI, you can create and monetize your digital product in less than 3 days. And today, I'll show you exactly how to do it. Today, we are on a once-in-a-decade opportunity. With AI, digital products, and info business, you can make millions overnight if you stay focused. But today I'll show you how to make it in less than 3 days. Of course not millions. But what's about that opportunity? This info business opportunity and AI is like Bitcoin in 2004. Most people in the future would kill themselves to get to this point again. But today I'll show you how to take the advantage of this opportunity. So process is very simple. It's a 4-step process. 1. Finding your niche. You need to find your profitable and most sellable niche, and this niche needs to be very specific for a very specific type of audience. 2. Create your digital product. Creating a digital product can be something tricky, but if you make something simple like an ebook, a simple Notion template, the creation process can be very much easier. And of course, with ChatGPT, Claude, and these AI tools, the creation product is effortless. 3. Host it on a platform and make it sellable. You need to host it on a platform for people to purchase it. So what's that platform? I've searched and tried many platforms over the year, but I have gotten to a very amazing platform, which is Wob. Wob is a free and very amazing and easy to use platform, and I'll show you how to use it in this video. 4. Partner with others to borrow their audience to get customers. So how does that work? If you have a product, this product is made for a specific type of audience, and there are some influencers on the internet between 20k and 40k followers, or maybe on Instagram, who have that audience, but they struggle to monetize their channels and their overall social media. So you partner them and give them as brief about your product and how it will benefit their audience. Then you split the price like 50-50 or 40-60 for you, and that's it. They get customers to your product with a specific link from Wob also, and you got paid and they got paid. That's it. That's a very simple 4-step process. Now let's play it in details now. 1. Choosing your niche. Choosing your niche can be tricky and itchy for most people. But first, let's know the difference between a market and a niche. A market is like the bigger picture, something like digital business, e-commerce, and customer service. A niche is something and some specific area in that market. Let me give an example. Let's say we are in the customer service market. I serve the niche people who are in the AI customer service for solopreneurs. Let's say something like that. That niche is something very specific for a very specific type of audience. The niche needs to be, you can say, big enough, and of course not vague, specific as I said. And it needs to be big enough. So you'd ask me, how big? Okay, amount or the number of potential customer times the usual price for a product. If the equal is 1 billion or more, this is a very good niche to start with. That's it. That's how you choose your niche. And here's a prompt for you to use it in ChatGPT or Perplexity, Claude, whatever. 2. Creating your digital product. Creating your digital product can be, as always, tricky for most people. But here's the different types of digital products. There's ebooks, templates, coaching programs, courses, communities, and all of that. But the easiest to start with, as I said, is an ebook or a simple Notion template. But the really easiest one and the most valuable one is an ebook, because it contains the three main requirements for every digital product: valuable, not confusing, and solves one major problem for a specific type of audience. So what is the price ranges for all of these digital products? There is three main types: the low ticket, which is from $1 to $100, and the mid ticket, which is from $100 to $1,000, and here's the good part, the high ticket, which is from 1,000 to infinity. And of course, the easiest, as I said, to start with, and you can say offer it to people at an entry level. So look at like an ebook is, then upsell them to a mid ticket, then upsell them again to a high ticket. But if they refuse to downsell them to a mid ticket again, and like that. Just use this framework to create a consistent funnel to sell your digital products. So how do you create your ebook? First, use this prompt. I really suggest using it in Claude because Claude is a much better writer than ChatGPT. Then copy the sections and use Canva templates. Use Canva templates and adjust the template to your branding, personality, and like that. Just copy the sections and put it in. Of course, adjust it and tweak it, remove or add any information you want to make your ebook as valuable as possible. Of course, you can ask ChatGPT, Claude, or anything like that to create the cover for you, because ChatGPT, trust me for that, is a really good designer, and of course, he's a really good thinker too. He could suggest a very good name for your digital product. 3. Hosting your digital product on a store. Of course, as I've said, I've tried many platforms, and the best and the easiest to use from all of them is Wob. Wob is really easy to sign up and use. Just enter your general business information or your personal business information and simply download the apps and start selling. So what's the apps and all of that? The apps is like the plugins, the adjustments. There is an app for written content, for links, for files, and even for community and like that. So use ChatGPT help for every single step if you get stuck. And at this point, I just want you to know Wob is completely free. So that's an amazing thing for any starter creator or any starter entrepreneur. 4. Getting customers to your brand. I already explained the process earlier, so let's get to action now. First, you'll go to Instagram, TikTok. I really suggest using Instagram at this point. Just reach out to that influencer with this specific prompt. Then, before doing all of this, you need to know something. What's these influencers' requirements at the first place? These requirements is very important, because if you do the wrong partnership, your product won't sell, and maybe it will harm your branding and your overall product. So how do you choose one? First, they need to be at least from 20k to 40k followers, and this is the sweet spot. And the conversion rates needs to be 20% or more. Well, so how do you know the conversion rate? For deep conversion rate, comments divided by views. Let's say if they get 3,000 views for every story and they get 100 comments, just 100 divided by 3,000. So really the main thing this influencer needs to be posting consistently to your person, to your specific niche, and your specific audience and your specific product audience. I don't need this influencer mustn't selling something like drugs, gambling, and that's it. This is the end of the process. And of course, you can repeat this process as many times as you want to create as many digital products as you want. But at the end of the video, you have to know something. You have to build your personal brand while creating your business. Post about creating your business, reaching out to influencers, creating your product, posting it on blog, whatever. Just post, because this posting, only this posting can give you early authority and trust for future selling and affiliate marketing, and even selling these digital products as your own digital products, because it's your own digital products. And if you're facing a problem with creating your offer, you can go and grab my free blueprint in the description. And at the end, as always, I'm listening to you, so let's build it together.